Hello, everybody. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. I got my Rugman sweatshirt on. I got my Rugman t-shirt on underneath this, just in case the market wants to take a little dip. I got my Rugman paraphernalia ready to go. Will the market take a dip? It's certainly ready for one. It's had a big run on Friday and wishy-washy day yesterday, a little slight pullback on some of the indexes. We haven't had a real sell-off yet, though. We haven't had like a real, well, let's take some profits here and reassess where we're at. It hasn't happened. The market's had a good run lately, and it's kind of hanging around. To me, that's bad news. That's bad news. We need to consolidate gains and then reestablish a new base and then run again. I love the idea of sort of up 3 steps, down 2, and then up 3 more, and then down 2, or up 2, down 1, or up 5, down 3, or up 5, down 2, up 5. Give me a pattern. Give me a nice little, we haven't got that yet. We'll see if that happens. In the meantime, have you noticed your SoFi this morning? We're up 20 cents on the pre-market, although I say all the time, don't build too much into pre-market trading because you could get waylaid, you could be misled, you got to be careful because it is the Wild West, and a very small numbers of actual investors really participate in the pre-market. But we are up to 726 at the moment on 457,000 shares of SoFi. So, okay. Inflation was flat in October from the prior month. Core CPI is lower than expected. That announcement just broke here a minute or two ago. We were expecting the inflation report. So we got that. Is that making every single stock in the world go up? I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if that's relevant or not. But we always like gains. We'll see. As far as SoFi goes, it's ridiculously cheap. It has incredible upside, and 725. It's nice to see it there instead of 680, but this is not $27 yet. So let's calm ourselves and look for a move. What else? I think we're up 29 on the Dow. We're up 6 on the S&P. We're up 47 on NASDAQ. So it looks like the market is happy. Inflation heads lower as gasoline prices drop. Haven't we been talking about that on this channel now for how long? How long have I talked to you guys about the declining oil prices and how that will affect inflation? You know this, and you may not have thought about this 2 or 3 years ago when you first found me, but you know this now, and we'll see how it goes. Hey, by the way, 30 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep them coming in. Thank you for joining me this morning. Welcome to the party, pals. Let's take a look at some of our favorites. I got Rocket Lab up about 9 cents. SoFi is up, 19.20. GameStop is up 18 to 12.32.33. Matterport's up almost 5 cents a share. 23andMe is sitting around 83. It was 88 for a moment this morning. There is a report out that Citi, the other day, the analyst at Citigroup put a 195 handle, or kept the 195 handle on 23andMe. That moved the market yesterday about 9 cents. At one point, it was up over a dime on 6 million volume on 23andMe. We'll see if there's any more follow through today. Nothing on Spire yet. Nothing ATIP. Smart Rent up about 5 cents, maybe. Up about $2.98. On Apple, we're up now $2, $2.20. Goldman's up $5. Cisco is up 55 cents. Tesla's up $8. Arc Innovation's up $1. Microsoft up $4.60 at a new all-time high, $3.71. Pfizer's up $9. HPQ is up $39. Alphabet, Google up $2. Amazon up $2.20. Nvidia up $9.80. This is pushing new highs. Unity up 66, AI up 68, Adobe up $10 to $600 a share on Adobe. Spiders are up $5, Netflix up 6, Qs are up 580, IBMs are up 74, Meta Platforms up 570. What should you do on the opening of this market, if you are an iron condor creator and you're worried about the idea that maybe your calls might be in the money or are going in the money, certainly not your puts. You can hear the sirens now. Condor people are going, get the sirens going. We got a problem. I would, number one, relax and let the first half hour pass us by and let this market get through itself. Because the inflation number might be a little better. But if you actually believe that this is going to make interest rates go down this year, you have no reality in your system. There is no chance in hell that interest rates are going to back off this year. None. I'm talking 2024 now. No way. You're not going to see interest rates have a chance to go lower until 2025. We might go up another half a point on the interest rates. We are not done with inflation. It might be a little less than thought because gas was a little lower than it was. That isn't enough. The kind of wage increases being scored by millions of employees around the world are telling me there is no damn way we're going to see 2% inflation in 2024 or even 2025, because the labor deals that are being done are 4-year and 3-year labor deals. And these are 20 to 40% pay increases. These are also heavily laden with pension upgrades, healthcare upgrades, work less time, get just as much money upgrades. Workers are finally getting a slice of the action after being crushed for the last 15 years by their employers. Publicly traded companies and well-run private companies have made nothing but gobs of cash off the backs of their slave-driven employees. This is a fact. You ask, I don't care where you go ask anyone who's been working now for 10 years, the attitude and the atmosphere in many corporations is pathetic because companies have had it so easy to get rid of underperforming employees and bring in some noobs for half the price and slave them into submission and let them feel lucky that they even have a job, when the one person they got rid of was making $80,000 a year. They brought in two $40,000 a year people. They worked them to death, and they now got $120,000 of performance out of these two people for $80,000. It's pathetic. Many cases, only one person is replacing one person, or they get rid of two and they only bring in one. And the two people being let go are making $80,000. The one coming in is getting 45, and they're making that person do the job of two people. This has been corporate North America playbooks for 15 years. And with corporations being able to borrow money at 2 and 3% interest and getting all kinds of tax breaks from Washington and Ottawa and Berlin and all the other capitals, corporations have had their way with politicians. They've been bribing them with super PAC money. It's been wonderful. Why do you think stock market is hitting all-time highs for the last 15 years? Capital was free. Inflation is 2%, and the employees are slaves. They have no hope. And so what we have happening right now, as a matter of fact, today, I read this last night. You may have heard this. The company that now produces Jeeps and Chrysler cars, Stellantis, out of Italy, they're going to lay off. They're buying out, paying off 6,400 white-collar employees in the United States. They're dumping them. They're bribing them, not bribing. They're going to give them a year's salary, half a year's salary. Get lost. You're out of here. We're going to do all our work from Italy. We're going to do all of our decision making and design making from Italy because we get better breaks here. I don't know what the answer is, but we're going to dump you. And so 6,400 white collar people in the United States at various locations are going to be paid off to get lost. I'm going to guess that a third of them are going to go, thank God. They're going to go, this is great. This is my early retirement. I'm 52. I'm 50, I'm 55, I'm 58. I'm going to get a year's salary. I'm going to get all my options paid out, and I'm going to try and live off my assets. Now, if some of them were to find this channel, they would find that they have just found nirvana. They have found the promised land, because with the viewers of this channel right here and the people talking on these comments over here, these folks could help those folks be self-employed and never have to work for anyone ever again. The remaining 2/3 of the folks who might be in their 40s and 50s, remember, they're not going to lay off 18-year-old office workers. That's not the plan. 6,000 something people that are being dumped are older, probably are going to cost the company more money in healthcare benefits, because as we get older, we need them. And so they'll provide a year of healthcare and then you're on your own kind of thing. So 2/3 of these folks are going to need to find a new job. But I've got good news for those people. The U.S. economy under Joe Biden has jobs begging with skill everywhere. There's no question there's 10 million job openings in America. There's, I don't know, 1 million job openings in Canada. There's, I don't know how many millions elsewhere. No problem finding work for these 2/3 of these folks. They have a year to find a new job. They'll find new jobs. Will they be happy about it? That's another matter. Will they take it out on Biden? That's another matter. There are a lot of people out there who are upset at life, and whoever's in power is to blame. So there you go. Welcome to the world 101. But in the meantime, the question is, what will people do with their lives going forward? How will the economy react? And how's this market going to react to where we're at here right now? As I am speaking to you this second in time, the Dow's up 357 points on the futures. Is that accurate? I don't really know. It looks like it. We're up 59 on the S&P and 260 on NASDAQ. Is the market reading a little too much into this? Oh, I think so. Yes, I think the market is a little too optimistic about what's happening. Look at the bond market right now. The 10-year U.S. Treasury, 4.48%. It's down almost a quarter of a point or a fifth of a percentage point in speculation. Right now, the last 15 minutes, overhyped and overreaction. I mean, it is ridiculous. The euro is up a penny. The pound is up a penny against the dollar. So the US dollar is slumping against currencies because the interest rates are slumping. This is all temporary. By the end of the day, we may not have a change. I will caution you out there, do not get over exuberant about all of this. Calm yourselves and just chillax, because this market, there is no reason to want to buy stocks at 30 times earnings, 50 times earnings, with inflation at 3% and interest rates at 5%. There is no way that's going to happen. I think going forward, we have to pay attention to companies like Home Depot that really set the tone this morning, in my humble opinion, but no one is paying attention to it. Home Depot came out and said, we were supposed to make 3.5% less money for the quarter we just reported on. We were supposed to make 3.6% less, but we actually made 3.1% less. So we didn't lose as much money from the quarter before. By the way, they still made a profit. Okay, so we made a profit, but it was 3.1% less than the quarter before, or the quarter from a year ago. And the street thought we would make 3.5% less, 3.6. So we outperformed the expectations of the market. Oh, and by the way, going forward, we expect our sales to be 9 to 11% lower than before. Okay? The stock is up. This is the market. This is the stock market 101 right there in your face. A Dow 30 stock that is overperforming on how bad they're doing. The stock goes up. It absolutely is wrong. It makes no sense. It shouldn't be happening. I agree with all that. All of you out there going, Bruce, shouldn't this stock be down? Yes, it should. And is it down? No, it's not. So there you go. Welcome to the ridiculous party in which we're in. And there you go. There's your little, safety tip of the day. We're up $5 right now in Microsoft. This inflation report has no effect on Microsoft going forward. As a matter of fact, I should say, we're nosing highlights, by the way, coming through. Stock market futures soar and bond yields plunge after October data. CPI data shows October was the first month since July 22 with no real price increases. Again, the good news churn out machine is underway. The bad news for Apple, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Oracle, you name the top 100 companies of the world, publicly traded, that are sitting on massive cash balances, name them all, they all are going to make less money now. And you're asking me, how's that possible? The inflation report, the Dow is up. Aren't these guys going to make a ton of money? No, they're going to make less money. Why? Because interest rates are coming down. They're getting interest on all this money they're sitting on. They were getting 5.5%. They were figuring 6% interest on these cash balances. And with the treasuries going down in price, their interest rate payments are less. And it adds up to billions of dollars of less money to the cash holders of the world. That's what this means. So actually, that's bad news, because if you yield less and inflation is still at 3 to 5%, you make less money against the cost of money, the cost of inflation. This is bad news. This is deflationary. And so actually it's bad news. But the market's up, ignoring all reality. I'm happy to report SoFi is now $7.29. It's up a quarter. I love this. I'm very happy. I'm not upset. I'm very happy. If any of you out there wrote some cash secured puts yesterday on SoFi, and I know who you are. You told me yesterday you did it. You're just smiling from ear to ear right now, because at $7.30 a share right now, we're up 50 cents a share from the lows of the day yesterday, if not 60 cents a share higher than some of the low prices yesterday. Anyone who wrote $7 cash secured puts yesterday is looking at this going, this is easy money. I brought in $1.80, $1.85 yesterday, and these things are out of the money. They're not worth anything. Stock's over $7. This is freaking great, Bruce. That's right. The higher the stock goes, the lower the puts will be, and the richer you get. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the option writing channel, where we don't care what direction the market goes. We really don't have to. We don't have to actually care. We have to take advantage of the move, but we don't have to predict it. Isn't this fun? Oh my gosh, this is such good time. Even if SoFi stayed at $6.90 a share, $7 a share for the next 6 months, anyone who wrote cash secured puts, certainly yesterday, bringing in those $1.80 a share, $1.85 a share premiums, would make money, because as time slips out on these contracts, their value slips out. And at $6.90 a share, when people were getting a $1.85 premium, they were actually worth a dime. They were worth 10 cents book value. Now, viewers of this channel know that because of one thing. And it's just like that movie with Billy Crystal and Jack Palance. One thing. All right. The reason they know that they were writing cash secured puts for $1.80 something when they were worth 10 cents each. And they're sitting there going, well, wait a minute. If I write this now, January 2025, these expire. And if a stock's at $6.90 in January 2025, this contract is worth 10 cents. I can buy it back for a dime. I can keep $1.70 on $7. I put up $7 and I can keep $1.70 profit on that. I can score that. How much percentage is this? $1.70 on 7, what, 25%? For what, 14 months? Not about. Why do they know this? How do they know this? One thing. It's just one thing. It's right here. I'll show it to you right now. It's here. It's going to be on the screen now. They took lessons. They went to Uncle Bruce's website and they went, I can buy 5 classes for the price of 4 right now for $600 measly and learn how to write contracts. I can write calls and puts. I can do iron condor trading, credit spreads. I can do poor man covered calls. I know all about stink bids, stink offers, the psychology of the market. There are 16 classes, 5 at a time I can pick up right now for this price. Anytime I want, I can buy 1 class right now for $150. There's 16 of them. Class 16 was iron condors. What was it? Class 7 or 8 was cash secured puts. That's the one thing. They know how to do this. They learned how to do it through this channel. And the viewers who are here all the time talking to each other and talking to me and asking me questions are going, yeah, easy peasy, nice and easy. I mean, there are people yesterday writing $10 cash secured puts on SoFi. I know one guy that wrote cash secured puts that die, what is it, in December? They're dying very quickly. And he's going, yeah, I wrote them without any premium whatsoever. And 732, he's already laughing. There are people here making money every day silently in a stealth kind of way, like they got camo on and they're making dough, baby. There are people on this channel, viewers of this channel, who have quit their day jobs and in droves will be quitting their day jobs over the next 6 months to a next year because they know they cannot afford to work for anybody else anymore. It's too expensive to work for somebody else when you can make this money, all this money writing options instead in the comfort of your wherever you want to do it. Where can you take this to write contracts against your portfolio? You can do this in your house, your apartment, your condo. You can do this at a coffee shop if you love to go for a nibble. You hang out with friends once a week for a little get together at a coffee shop and you write options on the side. You are on the golf course yourself, down in the south somewhere where it's warm, and you're on the 3rd tee, and you're just checking while you're waiting for the people to get off the par 3 up there. You're looking at your quotes and you're going to write contracts in between the front 9 and the back 9. Hey man, you tell me where you love to do your work when you're not working anymore from anybody else. You're never, ever for the rest of your life chained to a goddamn desk. You're not in a cubicle. You're not in a warehouse. You're not in the cab of a truck. You're not doing Uber. You're not walking someone's dog. I don't know what it is you did. I don't know what you did for a living, but what you're doing for a living has no bearing on what you ever did before, because you are now professional asset managers and you are hauling in money on your assets, whether the market goes up or down. And I say congratulations to all of you who are sitting here joining me every day, making nothing but money. And you're a minority of the market. There's no question about that. There are more losers than winners in the marketplace. No question. But, sometimes you just got to take money from the gamblers. And that's what Vegas does. Why don't you do it too? I love this. Here we are. Alberto, my testimony. I don't care if any tax guys are watching. Uncle Bruce's classes, one-on-ones, have placed me in an entirely different tax bracket. Yep, this idiot nephew has tripled his yearly salary at a minimum. Get the classes, you guys, and change your lives. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I don't text and drive any longer. I trade and drive. JJ, Alberta, you're like the honey badger to the tax guy. Bobby, loving it. Spicy is going neat, neat, neat. Alberto is having fun. Thank you, everybody. Number 62 thumbs ups. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Lame Duck says, I just watched City Slickers 2 last night. Mandu number 5, I am here. Bobby Atkinson, City Slickers. One thing, just one thing. That's right, one thing. Bobby, look, Bruce, what are we doing with iron condors on triple Qs? It's now over 380, which is my high limit on one. I still have a 385 for another two. The key here is to take a look and observe and look for a rollover and give it the first hour and keep your eye on the option chains and discover for yourself, can you move up your put contracts when you close out the puts you got, which are probably worthless, and get closer to the market and bring in a credit using that added to the credit you already have. Now take a look at a call option rollover. And the call option that is the one you own, you're up on that now. Can you roll it forward? Maybe roll it forward $15 instead of the 10 you got, or 20 instead of the 10 you got, to buy a new call much cheaper than the call you're selling, which is a credit to you on top of the put credit, to then afford the cost of rolling up to a higher call credit. You got to do your homework here. Get your paper and pen out. It can be done. Now, if it's expiring this Friday, you may have an issue. Can you roll everything forward to next Friday? Can you roll forward to December? Can you roll forward to January? I'm betting and I'm certain that you have at your disposal a rollover trade you can execute that maybe all four contracts will be rolled forward in time to put you way ahead of the market comfortably and bring up the bottom end and add a credit to your account. The clock is your pal now. You've got to study this. This is what I've talked about. This is what lesson 16 is about. Lesson 17 is going to be about more of this. And lesson 17 is not too far away. But get on it and be on top of this market to pay attention to what is going on. It's so good to see you all today. Thank you so much for being here. Beach Boy, good afternoon, my friend. Nice to have you here. I hope all is well with you. Thank you for joining in. Bobby says these are expiring December 15th. So you have probably got time. You probably don't have to go to January on this condor. You probably can move up your condor within this time frame. Wait for the opening, give it half an hour to an hour, let things kind of show us what we're really doing here, and then let's see what's going on. All right. Spicy Uncle Bruce, what would be a good price to roll out my 15 deep in the money on GameStop on 2026? I don't know. 90-10 rule is the key. Sometimes you can make your move easily. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes there's too much of a spread between bid and ask on the call you'd like to get. But I mean, 5s and 10s, 5s, 8s, 10s, 5s, 7.5s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, whichever one gives you the 90-10 is the one. That's the bottom line. There's a guy named Beach Boy that has become a new member of this channel. I've heard this name before. I'm aware of a Beach Boy out there. This particular gentleman has joined this channel as a Gold Bagel member. I have a suspicion that our friend Beach Boy might finally, after quite some time, has been able to navigate the world of replacing one's credit card. And he's back, baby. He is back. I'm sure hoping that is the key. I have a suspicion it is. And it is so good to see that green bar right there across this screen. This is a wonderful thing to see right here. Nice to have our buddy back here. Flint Creek, Alberta, I can relate on driving and trading. Bobby, welcome back. Beach Boy. J-Boy, morning all. Getting ready to write another Tesla call on this pop. Alberto, Beach Boy, welcome back. Primo, Beach Boy, ho, ho, ho. I have a new credit card, and I'm back, baby. Ho, ho, ho. Alberto, Flint, laughing out loud. Those are facts. Yes, they are. Odin's Pumpkin. Oh, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. I wrote a cash secured put, $6 on Rocket Lab for December 15th for $1.75. Ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. Nicely done, Odin's Pumpkin, taking money off the table there. Flint, anyone pick up some 10X? Don't touch that stuff. Stay the hell away from that crap. Do not touch that stock. Aurora, number 68. Good morning, everybody. Not a lurker. Welcome back, Beach Boy, to the gold bagel level. Alberto, J-Boy, sitting on several Teslas. Get that dinero. Bobby, 10 shares last night. Flint, do not touch that stuff. Touch grass, my man. Splair, 1266. What have I missed now on GameStop? Not a lurker anymore. I think he is a returning member. Splair, welcome back to the club. Beach Boy, Flint Creek. I stay away from penny stock, but the news on that company can't be ignored. I would not go near that thing. Splair, not a lurker. Welcome, everybody. Thank you to Bobby. Thank you. And Alex, number 70. I'll be running the trade tip today. I'll be doing that GameStop trade tip that you did today. That Iron Condor. 731 on SoFi at the moment. It's 371 on Microsoft. 23andMe still sitting at 81. Rocket Lab is 439, 444 now, up 11. Let's see if I can get some more update quotes that are actually real. 297 up 4 on SmartRent. On Spire, no changes, no trades. AI 28.95 up $1.35. Thank you very much. Tesla 235 up $11. Adobe 601 on Adobe. Up 11. Yeah, a lot of activity here. GameStop now, 12.57 up 43 cents. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. And of course, SoFi now, $7.30 up 26 cents a share on 1.1 million volume on your SoFi so far this morning. That is what I see going on. Odin's, I'm always here. I'm just working most of the time that you're on. Love you, Odin's Pumpkin. Thank you for your support of this channel. Great to see you. And just, you know what, like Alberto says, just make the dinero. Keep making money and get richer. And welcome back. And it's nice to see you here. Or welcome as always, because you're always here. I love it. Thank you all so very much. We have 72 thumbs ups. We're 28 minutes away from the open. And I thank you for this little jump start on the thumbs up meter. Let's get it to 100 here right now. And add to it. I'd love to see a 200 thumbs up day today with this kind of a start to the market. Help us out, get some momentum on YouTube. 74 and counting on the thumbs up meter. You guys are awesome stuff. Flint Creek says here, my office is a briefcase. Flint has a building of its own, but my asset company fits in a briefcase. I love that. There you go. That's right, baby. Truly self-employed. Man, I love it. I just so proud of so many of you who have been able to change your lives from this, grinding, thankless commute every morning to some employer, tolerating the crap over there, and then the thankless commute on the way back. And week after week, month after month, year after year of this absolute BS that is a quality of life. It's ridiculous for some kind of a promise of some sort of possible retirement or what have you. That just isn't there. How many companies promise the world to their employees and never deliver? Nothing but tears and disappointment after years and years and decades of slaving away. The top 1 percentile, they're the winners. Look, I am not criticizing anyone out here that is watching me right now. If you are in the top 2, 3%, 5% of a corporate structure of a significant company, and you are making some serious money, I say, God bless you. You're probably worth it. Maybe you're worth more. You have found your calling. You're now in your 50s. You've put in your 20, 30 years, and it's payoff time. And way to go. You're not the owner. You're never going to be the owner. But you know what? You're going to retire quite nicely. Well, God bless you. But let's be real. For every one of you, there were 100, 200, 500 that didn't make it to where you are. And that's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the top 2%, the top 5% of any corporation, 2%, 1%. These top people, they don't need my help, okay? They're making 250,000 a year. They got benefits for another 100,000 a year. They already got millions stashed away in retirement. They don't have any real debts. If they have debts, they've got a mortgage of $1 million on a $3 million house. They're just fine. I'm not talking to those people. Those people, actually, they do need my help. They don't realize it, but I'm not talking to them because that's not who I'm trying to salvage here. I'm trying to save the folks from the top 8% of the company, 10% down, all the way down, especially the 45-year-olds that have reached mid-management and have no further upside, period. They can't move to another company. They're too old. They can't move within their corporations. They have been pegged at middle level, and they have been written off by existing upper management that they're never going to join the ranks of the upper management. And so they're locked in, and they're locked in at 60, 80, 100,000, 120 a year, depending on where in America you are, where in Canada you are, where in Europe you are. That is middle class living. It is not upper middle class. Those of you who are watching me, who are, you're university students right now, and you're looking at this old fart going, what is this crappy old man talking about? I make 500 a week. I make 800 a week as a bartender or as a waitress on the side while I go to school. I say, God bless you. I would like to get out. I'm one of those people like on that Dumb Money movie. I'm like one of those people on Dumb Money. I'm either an employee at GameStop or a company like that. I'm a nurse working my butt off and making 60, 80,000 a year and getting nowhere fast. I'm a school teacher. I'm a civil service worker. I'm a government worker. I cannot and will not ever make the dough that gets me out of my hellhole that I'm in. I am stuck. And Bruce, you've got to get me out. And I'm now talking to you, and I'm definitely talking to the 45 and 50-year-olds who have said to themselves, God damn it, I got 200,000 in my retirement accounts. I have a mortgage that's half the value of my house. And the kids are draining us alive. My marriage and my wife are hanging on between each other because we're just stressed to the max. And can this guy sitting in front of this computer in Calgary, Alberta, Canada? I mean, Jesus, we're talking the middle of goddamn nowhere. Can this old man help me in any way, shape, or form? Guide me to a better existence? And I'm saying, I think so. It's being done right here by these folks. There's a ton of these folks who are making a ton of money here. They're making so much money that, get this, they pay YouTube $25 a month so they can be one of these people, Gold Bagel member of this channel here, and they can comment all the time. They get to watch me every morning for a trade tip of the day. They watch me every morning for the trade alert show of this before I do this show every day. So I talk just to them. Then Wednesday nights, they hang out with me at 7 o'clock Eastern time for like an hour, one-on-one with Uncle Bruce, Primetime Live. There's 30 of them. There's 50 of them. There's 80 of them. There's easily can ask me questions on Primetime Live. I mean, where are you going to talk to a financial advisor live about your investments, your life, your trades? You tell me, what brokerage firm can you phone up right now and talk to an advisor for 15 minutes about your investments? You got what, 80 grand to trade, 30 grand to trade? There isn't one. Those of you who are kids in school, university students, and recent grads, and you've only been working for like 5-10 years out there, and you've realized already there is no future for me in this organization. I got to find my own way. I'm going to watch this guy and his peeps. I think that what this old man and his people are doing is what I want to be doing at age 30, 33, 35, 38. I'm talking to all of you and saying there's hope. What's the cost to you to learn? It's $25 a month to be this. That's number one right there. That's your first smart move of the day. send $25 to YouTube, $17.50 of which comes into my pocket every month. I finally get it. That's helping keep me on the air. Enough of these keeps this channel going. But more importantly, the trade tips alone will make you the $300 a year on this, and will make you thousands. I mean, that alone. But right here, there's that comment going across the screen right there. You see that? Buy 5 classes for the price of 4 for $5.99. This deal ends this Friday. I'm not kidding. This deal ends. There's no extensions. Okay, this is it. This, if you watch Margin Call, this is it. Okay, get your butt in gear. Grab 5 classes. Start with class number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or buy 10 classes. Do this twice. Send me an email and say, Bruce, I've just sent you $5.99. Bruce, I've just sent you $1,200. Bruce, I've just sent you $1,800. Bruce, I've just sent you $1,950. That's as much as I can possibly send you, and I need you to send me all 16 classes. There are people who actually do that because they get 3 classes for free. They're not stupid. That just saved them $450, which is this for a year and a half. Thinking, make your investment, take these classes, learn how options work, learn how to write options, learn how to write credit spreads, learn how to write poor man covered calls, learn how to write covered calls, learn how to buy contracts on a 90-10 basis, understand what condors are about, cash secured puts, on and on and on it goes, and become one of these people right over here. Join the party, pal. We're at the Nakatomi Tower, and we're the good guys. We're the good guys. We're going to need some more FBI guys. Anyway, that's another line, another movie. But welcome all to this party, to this little group of friends here, and learn how to take advantage of this market and make it work for you, because they're handing it out. Beach Boy, am I glad to see this? I am so happy to see this, because I know it's been weeks and you've been wondering and waiting and whatever. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back, my friend. You are back, and he's been here the whole time making money. Don't worry about that. Okay, there you go. Thank you. What else is going on? Guys, I'm so happy you're here. Lame duck, these members are the smartest traders around. When you know how to write and roll, you control your own futures. Thanks to Uncle B. Bobby just got in Twitter. BlackRock increases SoFi position by 7% from the stock. Greatest of all time. Flint, thanks, Uncle B. I will offload it. Get out of there. Splair, I can't argue this week. 2 weeks vacation until 25th of November, getting paid for that on 6 days in total and nibbling away money in the stock markets on calls and day trades. Way to go, Splair. Lame Duck is right. Once I received a great job offer, but I had to wait a month longer, so I rolled 3 calls in total for 3 months further down than usual just to pay my rent, and it went down. Splair, I mean the call premium, so I could still buy them back with a good gain. Uncle Bruce, no Black Friday deal. No, Eric, do you still talk about ATIP, XYCT, ME? I do. If you hang around here, I do. But you got to hang around. But I do. Lame Duck, Thanksgiving next week. Oh my God. JR, Uncle Bruce, there's a lot of buzz about 10X. Why are you so down about it? ME is a favor of yours. What the diff? Help a degenerate understand. 10X. Look at the financials for the last 5 years. No sales, none. Look at their assets and liabilities. They have $3 million in assets, $2 million in liabilities. It's $1 million company. Stay the hell away from this piece of crap. ME has got institutional investors. ME has Citigroup calling it a 195 stock. There are no recommendations from Citigroup or anybody else on this. Stay the hell away from these stocks. Garbage. You got to let this go. Put your blinders on and get back to being an option writer, and stop with the silliness out there. You will get wiped out. I cannot believe how many times this happened. But this is normal. I'm not mad at anybody. This is completely normal around here and every brokerage firm everywhere. And back in the 70s and the 80s, when I was a stock broker, and all the brokers around me, we used to get phone calls every morning. We'd get a phone call from one of our clients 2 of our clients, 5 ago, I just heard this rumor. I just heard this. I just heard this. Somebody was successful in promoting a stock and running it up, and now everybody wanted in. You could have got in 2 weeks ago for 15 cents a share, all you wanted. Now it's 75. And I would have clients of mine confess. They would confess to me, and they would say, well, with you, I have all my RSPs, like my retirement accounts, and I have most of my, but I open an account at so-and-so brokerage firm. I go, oh, Jesus. Yeah, these guys are promoted. This is a brokerage firm full of stockbrokers that pay penny stocks, that play penny stocks. That's all they do. And you open an account there, and you sent them $1,000, and you bought these 30-cent stocks that used to be 4 cents a share, and now they're 5 cents a share, and you just blew $800 of your $1,000. This is the 1980s when $1,000 paid 3 months rent. I got these calls all the time, and I would and they would say to me, Bruce, you were right. I should just listen to you. I don't know why I do this. I totally get it though. It's this. It's the hot one. It's the one. I can find one that's just going to go crazy. There's no short position. They have no cash. They got jack squat. I would stay the hell away. Anyway, I do what I can. I work so hard, but what can I say? Fear of missing out. There you are. Yeah, exactly. And it just. What just makes me so confident and comfortable doing what I do here with you guys all the time, and it's a broken record. So I know some of you are bored. You make money. You always make money here. If you write options, you pretty well always make money. And I know how boring that can get. For some of you, it actually gets boring. I get this. I know it. It's that gambler's brain that's gnawing at you. You're just looking for some action. Yeah, I want fun. Well, SoFi is 738. It was 672 yesterday morning. It's 738. So it's 60 cents higher. Doesn't sound like much. Almost a 10% gain from yesterday's low. But if you wrote cash secured puts yesterday at $7 when they were 25 cents in the money, 20 cents in the money, they're now 37 cents out of the money. There have to be some happy people this morning when these markets open up. This option market is about to start trading in 12 minutes. There are people here who are going to be going, I just made a bunch of money again because of this guy, and I stayed away from crap. It's fantastic. JR, I got wiped out on ATP when the 1,000 shares turned to 40. So what can I say? I understand. I understand. I hear you. I have talked about for 2.5 years 8 different companies that used to be SPACs. I've talked about them for a long time. One of them was ATIP. One of them was SoFi. One of them was Matterport. One of them was ME. One of them is SmartRent. Yeah, I'm here. I haven't run away. I haven't gone into hiding. And I still say that some of these outfits, and maybe all of them, will win in the end. But did I say put everything you have into them? No. Did I say back in 2021, if you buy any of these stocks, use money you can afford to lose. Use money you can afford to tie up for a while. I said that. Nobody heard it. Nobody listened to it. Nobody paid attention because people are going, well, it could go to the moon. Because all SPACs were hot. Every SPAC out there, out of 500 SPACs, 800 SPACs, there were winners, some huge movers and shakers. And the market atmosphere of SPACs in 2021 was wild. 2021 were great years until the SEC stepped in, screwed it all up. And the SEC stepped into GameStop, screwed it all up. SEC stepped in to protect investors and screwed it all up. Who were the winners? The biggest players on Wall Street. They are still doing just fine. Thank you very much. And here we are today, 739 on SoFi. Got good news there. ME is being recommended by Citigroup at a 195 target price. I don't ignore that, and I would not ignore that. But you guys have to pull the trigger. I can't help you there. GTA 6 has a perfect campaign. Wait some weeks, close out, screen. I don't know what this means. Thank you, I think. Testy Donkey, stay away from pharma stock. Most of them are scams like mining companies. Splair, I bet December until the end of 2024, everyone will talk about it, whatever. Alex, ATIP's last earnings was really, really encouraging. I think they could be cash flow positive next year. I like the new management team. See, long term, no, it's a long term game. Jan, hey, Uncle B, hello. I bought 23andMe after listening to you. I'm down like 40%, but I still have hope that it'll be a winner one day. Well, the management hasn't quit. Directors haven't been replaced. No one has left the company. They're still all there. There must be something, and I do believe there's a lot of things going on ME. Unfortunately, we have to tolerate the meantime. I guess that's the way to say it. We got to stick around and wait this thing out. I don't want to wait it out. I don't like waiting it out. But where am I going? Am I going to Monte Carlo to retire so you'll never see me again? No, I'm here. It's 86 cents right now in the pre-market. You got a $4 average on it. Some of you guys, maybe you want to buy a couple of these. Pick up a couple of hundred shares. Put up $170 of your hard-earned money and bring your average down. Might be not a bad idea. Maybe you buy 1,000 of them. Maybe you buy 5,000 of them. And when they get to 120, you dump it. I don't know. I like the philosophy of the company, the management. I like the game plan. I like the game, and I'm just going to keep following this thing for as long as it takes. And so for some of you, that might be too much of an investment. I get it. I understand. It's not personal. It's just business. And for some of you, it's the kind of business you don't want to do. It's all right. It's okay. Anyway, there you have it. I like Rocket Lab. I like Matterport. I like Smart Rent. I like SoFi. There's a bunch of former SPACs I really like. Now, do you want to like them too? It's up to you. 740 on SoFi, up 36 cents in the pre-market. Volume now 1.6 million, might be more. 1.9 million on the pre-market. 740 range at the moment on SoFi. Don't have a news announcement. I don't think there's anything that's been said by anybody. It's just the way of the market right now. I think that's what's going on. I'm assuming it's just a happy bunch of optimistic investors who believe in a fairy tale that with the Dow up 340 points, there's no way the Federal Reserve will not reduce interest rates. And I have bad news for you dreamers out there who think that the Federal Reserve actually pays attention to the Dow Jones movement. They couldn't give a crap about what the Dow Jones does. They don't give a crap what equity investors think is going to happen with interest rates. They don't pay attention to the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ. They couldn't give a crap about it. It means nothing to these bond people. These top-end bankers are looking at economic statistics and inflationary pressures beyond what you and I have access to. These people are super smart. They studied a lot when they were in their 20s and 30s and 40s, and they can run rings around us if they were in the equity business. They're not in the equity business. They're in the interest rate monitoring business, and they do it well in the Bank of Canada, the Federal Reserve of the United States, the Bank of England, the Bundesbank in Germany. All these folks in the ECB, Bank of Japan, everywhere are super smart, really super smart, and they don't get affected by a 300-point surge in the Dow because a bunch of speculators in the pre-market are convinced that the Fed will now lower rates. Dreamers, they don't even want to be bothered to know this. No assistant has the guts to walk in to a banker's office, these top bankers, to say, oh, did you notice the Dow is up 300 points because people think you're going to lower rates? No assistant has the guts to walk in on any of these guys because you don't dare interfere with these people. They're busy right now with many other more important things than what speculators are speculating on first thing in the morning on a Tuesday, November the 14th. They couldn't give a crap, and they are not politically elected. They don't have to worry about Democrats and Republicans and right-wingers and conspiracy theorists and all this other crap. Thank God they don't get influenced by those factors. They have other factors, and I respect them to no end. I leave them alone, and we just kind of go from there. There it is. That's it. That's the story. Oh my gosh. So much fun. So much fun. My ME went from 350 less than 50 cents, but I'm holding since I have very little to lose. Maria, maybe new management will help ATIP. Good morning, number 91. Farmos, I had like 600 or so of ATIP. Now I've got 12 at like $55. So I'm there. Marcus, number 93. Good morning. I just closed my GameStop cover calls yesterday, and GameStop is up 4.5%. I'm loving this. There you go. 84 and 23 and me. We've got our friends over at GameStop right now trading at $12.67, up 53 cents a share. Bobby Joe, CPI came down today, lower by 0.1, 0.02, 0.03. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's fine. Does that change the world? It does not change the world. Oil is up 79 cents at $79.05 a barrel in Texas. Okay, we're opening in 3 minutes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. We're up 355 on the Dow. We're up 59 on S&P. We're up 266 on NASDAQ. Let's see what the first hour actually brings us. We'll find out if this is really got momentum to it, or is this a dead cat bounce? This could be a big dead cat bounce. Watch the markets closely. 4.4% is a 10-year treasury yield, 4.4% as of right now. The US dollar is down 1.1 cents on the euro, and it's down 1.5 cents on the pound in the knee-jerk reaction to this inflation report. This is the world gambling on the American dollar and US bonds. Okay, that's what's going on. It's pension fund and hedge fund managers and all kinds of gamblers who are playing this currency game, interest rate game, with trillions of dollars that you guys don't have. The equity market is going along with it, but I don't know how much staying power there is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Option writers don't have to care. Coffee Kids Trading, I'm number 98 on your thumbs up meter. Bruce, thank you guys. We are 2 minutes away from opening for the day, and we're zooming in on 100 thumbs ups. We just hit it. I thank you very much. We're into triple digits on the thumbs ups. I think that deserves some hearts. There we go. Thank you all very much for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming in, and let's get it to 150 as soon as possible, and maybe we can hit 200 today. 164 of you are here watching. That means the market must be up, because when the market is down, there's hardly anybody here. When the markets go up, people are going, what's going on? What's he saying? What's he saying about the upward market? I like up days. I do. Luca, I'm number 98. I'm late, but ciao, Uncle Bruce and everybody. Thank you, Luca. Jay Boy, I'm number 100. Farmos, I predicted on another show last night that the spiders would go up above 445. I should have bet a pizza on it. Stupid me. Well, we'll see if it lasts. 1262 on GameStop. Let me double check that. GameStop right now, yeah, it looks like 1262. We've got SoFi 739. There's hopes on Wall Street that the Federal Reserve will cut rates next year. I have bad news. I don't think so. I don't think so. Rock on, says Slayer, baby. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to rock, everybody. I want to rock. Welcome to the show. Are we having fun yet today? Hit the thumbs up button. Tell me. Show me you're having fun. Prove it to me. Hit the thumbs up button. You're having fun with an up run. Our friend Larry Titus should be around to hit the bells at any moment now as we start trading on the session. And let's find out what this session has in it for us. Is there anything good going on, and how good is it going to be? I'm excited for you. Way to go, option writers. It's easy money time out there. We just have to be around to take it. Another fun day. There we are. Speaking of the bells, Larry Titus has done the favor for us. We're open. We're trading. Let's see what this market has in store for us. We're about to find out. Thumbs up number 41 says, dude, JR, got some Tesla iron condor rollovers to do today since my short calls are in the money. Let's go Tesla. JR, the bells. Thank you, Larry. The bells, the bells, the bells. Giddy up, everyone. We seem to be up 350, which is kind of where we left off. Let's see if this gets us anywhere. We're at 737 on the Dow. We're up 60 on S&P. We're up 253 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's up 1.8% at the moment. We're up 1.3 on S&P, and we're up 1% on the Dow. That is the story as of this second in time. And let's see how deep this following and the conviction really is. How much money really wants to come into the market at these high levels, because we've had a good run lately and we haven't had a pullback. Do you want to keep buying at these levels is the question. And that's what we're watching for. Spire's up 9 to 469, former SPAC. Enphase up 495 to 83.50. Finally, cash secured put writers are happy with that. Spiders are up 638. Qs are up 667. GameStop's up 57 cents to 1271. SoFi's up 22 to 726. Now we're at 728. Now we're at 729. We're up 25 cents, 1270 on GameStop. Apple up 233. Netflix up $1.99. Adobe is sitting here up 14.81. AI is up $1.30. NVIDIA's up 750. Tesla's up 896 to 232. Rocket Lab is up 18 cents at 451, 452. Matterport up 9.5 to 253. SmartRent up to 304. Those are all SPACs. Rocket Lab, Matterport, SmartRent. Those used to all be SPACs. I like them all. Still like them. Owens Corning up 420. ATIP, another former SPAC, up 3 cents. We've got Google up 239. We got Unity up 35. Moderna up 327. We have Cisco up 49 cents. Pfizer's up 20 cents. We've got IBM up $1.64. HBQ is looking at a move up of 53 cents to 28.32. We've got what else going on? Microsoft up $4.19 to $370. We've got the ME up 1.8 cents, 84 cents. Another former SPAC. Amazon up 2.80. Home Depot up 14.48 on lower results, lower earnings, and lower projections. Can't explain it. I can't defend it either. We're up 340 on the VanEck. Goldman up 730. Boeing is up 279. Meta up 572. Target up 270. JP Morgan up 190. Costco's up $5. Walmart up 36 cents. Disney up 72. American Airlines up 37 cents. DraftKings unchanged. AMC up 28 to 818. Royal Caribbean up 370 to 101.50. Ridiculous pricing on what's going on over there. Unbelievable market to start. We're up 350 on the Dow, trying to hold the gain. We'll see if it's got any staying power or not. Congratulations, all of you who are getting richer out there, one way or the other. Let's go, baby. Da Bell says, JR, I'm going to wait here. Tesla's moving down, so I'll wait for the craziness to settle down. You might have to wait an hour to really see what this market has in store. If you've written cash secured puts and they've had a big, the stock that you're doing it on is going up and your calls are dropping, you might take a profit, you might not. You might just be very comfortable doing nothing and allowing these puts to keep falling off. Pharma. So what if the run in the past 2 weeks was the market makers baking in a drop for the CPI? Now they're going to crash it to trap the bulls. No, they're not that smart. Shama Lama Ding Dong. Yep, I have a $210 Tesla call that expires this week. I'm going to have to roll it today. Rock and roll. That's what can be done if necessary. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate it. It's great to have you in the house. Thank you again to those of you who have become Gold Bagel members of this channel, are regular Chilling with Uncle Bruce members of this channel. Love you guys. Jen and I are so happy you're here. We love it when folks become members of the channel. We're going right now to member-only chat, so thank you, non-members, lurkers. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're subscribing, and that way you get updates every time we do new videos and updates for what's going on here. Thank you. 109 thumbs ups and counting. You got to love that. Thank you all for your support of this channel, helping us get exposed to more followers every day. 110 thumbs ups. Here they come. Thank you, guys. I love this. It is absolutely wonderful. 738 on the SoFi. That is what we've got right now, up 34 cents at the moment. Thank you, SoFi. 739 going a little higher. We'll take it as far as it wants to go. Splair, yesterday I bought at 16.25, December call at 59, an hour before the bell. Now it's at 75 cents. Giddy up. Rock and roll, everybody. This market is open to all, whether you've got $1 million or you've got $150 or $1,500 or $2,800 or 15 grand or 33,000. It doesn't matter. Option writers can make money here, depending on just what kind of trade you want to do and what you want to trade on. Markets go up, markets go down. Option writers make money. If they know what they're doing, they make money. Brian, I'm number 109, Bruce. JJ, House to vote on the GOP plan to avert a government shutdown. 19 minutes ago. Uncle Bruce, please comment on the government shutdown issue and its implications for the market. I don't know if there'll be a resolution to the government shutdown. Something tells me that the Democrats, let me rephrase that. Something tells me that the Republicans are going to bring up a vote that cannot pass, and the Senate won't even take it up, and the Republican House will get what they ultimately want. They want to embarrass Biden meeting with Xi Jinping tomorrow in San Francisco. So the way to embarrass him is to have a vote go down in flames the day before the Chinese premier arrives, the president or whatever his name is. So there you go. That gets the Republicans what they want, and they are trying to steal headlines from the Biden-Xi summit in San Francisco by having a shutdown vote before. And so Fox will cover the Congress and not cover what really matters, like world peace, trade between the two most powerful countries on the planet, stuff like that. In the meantime, a deal can be struck by Friday night, I suppose, and maybe a deal will be made. I don't know. We'll see what gives. But the radicals on the Republican side, they got rid of the last speaker that dared make a deal for keeping the government open. So they got rid of that guy. That guy's name was McCarthy. They got rid of him. Then they couldn't elect a new one for 3 weeks, including Jim Jordan. And here we are with the Bible thumper that's in charge of the House, the anti-gay therapy guy or whatever this moron is. And apparently his wife is a piece of work. Anyway, sorry. From the outside looking in, what the hell is going on? We don't know. We don't understand America in many ways. We just don't understand how 1% of the population of the United States controls the U.S. House of Representatives with these Looney Tunes in charge. 99% of Americans are going, we don't get it either. We're not in favor of it. And whenever a vote is held for governors, abortion rights, Democrats win, despite their leaders. And the Republicans are going, we can't win these elections, and we own Fox News. Why can't we win these elections? It just doesn't make sense to us. Brian, market is all green with CPI data. Is that the way you wore your Rugman sweater? Is that why you did it, Uncle Bruce? Do you know something we don't? Spicy. Glass houses. There you go. It's all good in Canada too. We got Looney Tunes in this country. Believe you me, we have folks living in the bush. Is it perfect anywhere? I don't think so. So what can I say? But the biggest countries in the world with the dominant economies are the ones we talk about for this reason right here. All about the money. It's all about the money. Dude, I heard an extension proposal was made to groundhogs today. Pretty funny, I have to admit. Will the government see its shadow? There you go. I have no idea. It's goofy out there. 740 on your SoFi. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. I just got to turn off the fan here. There we go. I got a fan going in the room and I don't need it running anymore. Welcome everybody to the show. The Dow is up 363. The S&P is up 65. The Nasdaq's up 265. Oil is up just 65 cents. That's a sign right there that oil speculators do not believe this market has got legs. Because if oil speculators were convinced that with lower inflation, you're going to have lower interest rates and a stronger U.S. economy and a stronger world economy, oil would be surging right now, be up $5 a barrel. Why is it only up 65 cents? Because people are going, I don't think so. I think there's oil everywhere and there's less needed, and there will be less needed next year. The move to electric cars is happening in China. It's happening in Europe. It's happening in America. You guys don't know, but when Jen and I were in London, England, just to start our vacation this past summer, we were in London, downtown core of London, which is pretty big. You want to get an Uber, you want to get a cab, they were either hybrids or electrics. And downtown London was quiet. It was really nice. It was really pleasurable and much clearer air, much cleaner air. Downtown Hamburg, downtown Copenhagen, downtown Stockholm, all electric. It was pretty nice, like really nice. Berlin shifting to electric big time. Vienna, oh my God. I mean, pedestrians rule downtown Vienna, but electric, everything else. Zurich, yeah, electric. I got to tell you, the amount of gasoline needed going forward will decline. The electric truck, the electric van, the electric bus, the electric everything is taking over. It's just happening, and it's going to continue to happen. It is unstoppable, and the gasoline engines are out. Give it 15, 20 years. It'll take a while. It's not overnight. But oil needs are dropping. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anyway, hey, it's nice to see GameStop almost up $1. Hey, it's always nice to see GameStop almost up $1. Why not? 1330 up 116. How about that? Brian, dude, the government always sees its shadow and hides. Brian, GameStop up 8%. I think I'll look to write some contracts. We'll see where it settles. Robert Benson, 116, giddy up. If anyone's writing cash secured puts on GameStop, you're happy. We're up 350 on the Dow. We're still only up 350. We're not going any higher than the 350 gain. SoFi 742 up 38 cents. Enphase up $7, 80 cents at 86.41 on Enphase. Spire's up 20 now. Apple up 196. Netflix is up 5.35. Adobe's up $17 to $6.08. We got AI up $2.19 to $29.79. NVIDIA $4.96 up $10. We got Tesla up 11 big ones at $2.34. We got Rocket Lab ahead by 22 cents. We have Matterport ahead by 14. We got SmartRent up by 16. We got Owens Corning up 460. ATIP, no changes here that I can tell you about. Unity is up 85 cents to $29. Google up 240. Moderna's up 430. Cisco up 53. Pfizer's up 27. IBM up 133. HPQ up 64 cents. Microsoft up 440. We got ME up 4 cents to 86.4. Amazon up $4. Home Depot up $15. Vanek Vectors, SMH up 369. Goldman up 755. Boeing up 346. They got good announcements coming up from the Dubai Air Show. And there should be another announcement tomorrow with China in town. 737s will be purchased again through China. Boeing is up. Meta up 630 a share. Target up 440. JP Morgan up 115. Costco up 550, Walmart up 81, Disney up $1.50, American Airlines up 34 cents, DraftKings up 40, AMC up 25 cents, and Royal Caribbean up 335. It's a green day, no question about it. The question is how green will it be in the overall We're only 14 minutes into the session. Is this sustainable? Are we going to see profit taking start to kick in already from folks who have made a nice little flip lately? I don't know for sure. 745 on SoFi. I think we're at the highs range of the day now. Yes, SoFi is 745 high of the day, up 41 cents. Giddy up. GameStop is at 1334, up $1.20. Finally at 1334 a share. So there's movement there. Remember the other day, was it Friday? I was talking about GameStop moving up on good volume. We've only had 941,000 trade. That's not like unbelievably good for GameStop, but that's more than normal. And I kind of wondered between the 1180 and 1230 range, a lot of GameStop was bought up, taken out. And now there's a gap, maybe. Is that happening? $1.20 gain on GameStop, 1334. I like the stock. I really do. We're up 38 on SoFi, 742, 743 a share right now. There's the story. The Dow now showing a 400-point gain. Finally, a bump up from 350 where we've been all morning. All pre-morning in the last 40 minutes. So we got a gain here. Is it sustainable? 1.1% gain on the Dow. S&P up 70, 1.6% gain. NASDAQ up 280, a 2% gain at the moment. Oil up 71 centinos. The VIX is down 0.8 to 1395. So that's positive on that one as well. Splair, by the way, only the tweet from Sam Hauser about the upcoming GTA 6 trailer was moving the stock price since then. All right. Deep value, GameStop's up 10%. Brian, I'm trying to sell GameStop June 2024, $15 strike for $264. Let's go, baby. Give me $264 on a 15. Thank you. Brian, GameStop volume 1 million in 15 minutes. We'll take it. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. What a wonderful day. Seems like we're having a nice day in the market. So I will sell some covered calls to roll. Santa Rally, dead cat bounce. Doesn't matter to me. Laugh out loud. I'll take the gain. I'll move up my calls. I'll take the money off the table. Why not? I recommend that too. 411-point gain on the Dow. Spire still holding 20. End phase is 86.22, up 7.67 right now. GameStop up $1.12. 13.27, up $1.13. And SoFi 743, up 39 cents. It's green all over the place. Rocket Lab 456, up 23. Matterport 258, up 14. SmartRent 309, up 15 and a half. Go, and go. Yeah, giddy up, kids. That's the story. I'm sticking to it, but we're not. We're seeing. I just don't think we're going much higher than this. This might now have to be held for the rest of the day. I don't know. We might have to try to hang on to this 400-point gain. And now will we get volatility here? I don't know. It's nice. It's not incredible. It's just nice. But as I like to say, to quote Frank Burns from MASH, it's nice to be nice to the nice. It's always nice to be nice to the nice. Okay. Flint Creek, I'm making fat stacks. I am making fat stacks. Luca, so I just bought 5 PLTR deep in the money, strike 5 for Jan 26 at $15.79 each within that 90-10 rule, if I'm correct. Now I'm going to sell 4 calls for January at strike 23. You could write 5, but it's up to you, my friend. Do what you like. Take the money. Bring in a return. Let's go, baby. Take in this cash. We're up 425 on the Dow, and we're ahead 72 on S&P, and we're up 280 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's up 2%. S&P's up 1.6. Dow's up 1.28. That's where we are right at the moment. Welcome to the party, pals. Here we are at the Nakatomi Tower. How's it going to play out? Don't forget, take your shoes off, rub your toes, and relax. 13.22 on GameStop, up $1.08. The high of the day on GameStop, 13.39 a few minutes ago. Volume 1.1 million so far. On SoFi, volume now 9 million with a high of 745 5. We're at 742, up 39 cents. We were at 672 yesterday at about this time for the low of the session. We're quite a bit different looking now on SoFi. So that's looking fine. Still deeply undervalued as far as I am concerned, but we're going to go one step at a time. Splair and another GameStop $15 call is out at 114 with a $20 gain. The lows yesterday were really helpful. There you go, Splair on top of it. Splair will become a millionaire doing this. It's only a matter of time. Cheers, everybody, from Calgary, Alberta, where we're following the markets today, where the markets want to go higher, but we don't know if there's enough money to sustain the gain so far. We take it. We don't mind it. We're okay with it, but we're not sure if this is going to last all that long. Those of you who are sitting on condors, you want to fold your arms and wait the first hour out. You've got another 40 minutes to wait to see if this is real or if this is a dead cat bounce that just can't hold the gains. I don't know yet. Don't know. All right. Oh, yeah. Sorry, says Luke. I'm going to do 5. Yeah, I'll do 5 calls, not 4. Yeah, buddy. Right on. Grab the cash, buddy. Grab the cash. Why not? All righty. Giddy up, everybody. So much fun. Fun times at the OK Corral right here, right now. So much fun. 87-cent gain on the oil market right now. All right. There it is. Thank you again for thumbs ups. We have 122. I think it's time to say hello to the Knights of Knee. Might be time to honor the Knights of Knee to let them know we're not ignoring them. We're here to follow what they're all about. Comment coming in from our friend Wing Commander. Bruce, I have Microsoft 295s. Jan 24 covered calls. These are trading almost at book value now. There's also a dividend tomorrow. Should I roll into mid-end 24 into 330s or December 25, Jan 26s into 360s? What do you think about that? So you've written 295s, and Microsoft right now is sitting at 370 a share. So you're $75 in the money on these calls. So moving forward, I would certainly want to be moving them up. There's no doubt about that. But you want a premium. If you're going to roll higher, you want a premium that can depreciate. You don't want a book value trade to a book value trade, right? That would be my hunch. So grabbing these and maybe writing the 360s going further out, Jan 26 if necessary. Can you get enough of a premium to reward you for this roll up? That's the catch. I don't know if you can, but certainly grabbing a premium, because if there's any kind of $10-15 slight pullback into the 355 neighborhood, can you make that pay you nicely on a pullback? That is the question. Let me take a look here. Right there we go. Options. Jan 26, which is as far as you can go. The 330s right now. What are they? Or 360s? I'm sorry. Well, those are $75. So 360 plus $75 is what is that? 435. I got my math correct here. So I like that move. If you're buying back your calls, what did you say they expire? I gotta check this again here. They're expiring on you. Jan 24s. Okay, Jan 24 295s. Where am I here? Jan 24 295s. There we go. Where are we at? 75. Oh yeah, that's a lateral move. I'd make that move. Yes, sir. I would definitely make that move. Absolutely make that move right away. I like that move. 360, you're within 10 of the market, and it's all 65 premium. Yeah. Get on it. By all means, sir. Yes. Very smart move. I like it. Okay. All righty. Okay. That's a smart roll up. Stock markets with Bruce. Neat. Let's see. Richard Carlin. I'm here. Stephen Butler. I'm here. Neat. Untamed Viking. I'm already confused because I write for Jan 24 occasionally. A Splayer. Neat. From Dude. Wing Commander. Yep. Those are net zero trades. I like this 360. Yes, sir. Yeah, get out there. Yeah, write it. Goes back to 350.55. This thing will give up $10, 12. You're sitting at 360 calls. Stocks at 350. Yeah. Okay. Not a bad move. Okay. Yeah. Indeed. You're a long termer. Yeah. Why not? Say thank you, sir. May I have another? Absolutely. There you go. Okay. Fantastic, everybody. Thank you for buying, popping in through here, buying into the program, being with us. 124 thumbs ups. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Time for the Knights of Need to be honored yet again. Neat. Absolutely. The Knights of Knee will take care of you all. There you go, everybody. Neat from around the world. Here come the knee emojis. Thank you all for popping through here right on the day. We're up 440 on the Dow, I think. 441. We've got markets ahead. Generally speaking, everywhere, of course. GameStop 1301. It's given up a bit of ground. 736 on SoFi. It's given up a little bit. To be expected. Thank you to the Big E and Chase Rosita Parker. Neat. Thank you. Karen is here. Neat. I'm here too, Bruce. Absolutely. Let the Knights of Knee know we care. We're not ignoring them at all. We're watching this market very closely. Same with deep value options. Neat. Well done. Keep it going, kids. Grab the moolah if they're handing it to you. Well done on for you SoFiers out there. Those of you on SoFi who've been writing cash secured puts for I think it was January 25s. You were writing $7 and $10 secured puts yesterday. We're looking at secured puts now down from 185 to 163. Those are the sevens, I believe. The tens are down to 350 from 375 or something like that. They're backing off. Obviously, these cash secured puts are backing down, there's nothing wrong with any of that. Some of you are into Jan 24 puts. There's definitely slippage there. The sixes are down now to 22 cents. The 750s are down to 72. They're down, 18, 20 cents. The nines are down to 177 from 217. The tens are backing off to 266 from 310. So yeah, we've got slippage on puts on SoFi cash secured puts, that's the plan. That's the higher the stock goes, the more they slip. So well done, everyone, writing for a lovely return, and just sit tight, cross your arms, and enjoy the show. 738 right now. 440 gain on the Dow. End phase holding an $8 gain here at 86.82. Congratulations on any cash secured writers out there. Nicely done. GameStop 1303 up 89. Still ahead on the day. GameStop volume is now 1.35 million with a high of 1339 today. And we got SoFi at 738 with a high of 745 on 10.4 million so far traded on SoFi today. Very entertaining market at the moment. We're going to watch to see how it performs. JJ is here with the knee emojis. Neat. Absolutely. We're on it. We're following it, and we're not going anywhere. Welcome all to the program and to the fun of the session. We got lots going on here, to say the least. All right. Let's take a look here. Rocket Lab is up nicely. 30-cent gain on the Rocket Lab. Thank you very much. 33 on SoFi, 86 on GameStop, 13 on Matterport, 28-cent gain. No, 2.8-cent gain on 23andMe, 85 cents now. Spire's up 15 cents. We got ATIP up 3. Smart Rent up 18, back to 311. Apple up 238. We've got Goldman up 9.29, Cisco up 54 cents, Tesla's up $10. ARC up $1.88, Microsoft up 420 to 370.94, Pfizer's up 43, HPQ up 64, Alphabet, that's Google, up 295, Amazon up 381, Nvidia up 797, Unity up 34, AI is up 250. We got Adobe up $20 to $610 per share. Spiders are up 779, Netflix up 746, Qs are up 771, IBM up 170, and Meta up 740 a share in the early going. It's a half an hour since we opened for trading at the moment, and the first hour will really reveal what is going to happen and where are we really at here. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. We're going to find out where we're at. Microsoft got up to 371.60, but it's now 370.90. So it's backed up a little bit. The Dow at the moment up 465, S&P up 78, NASDAQ up 303, with the oil market up 93 cents. And there you go. Breaking news. There are traders who are convinced. They are absolutely convinced that the Fed is going to cut interest rates starting in March. I got bad news for those guys. I don't think so. No. And even if it did, what are they going to cut the rates by? A quarter point? Like, you going back to 1% interest rates? Not going to happen. Here's the thing. If the Federal Reserve has to drop rates back to where we were 2 years ago, then this economy is in huge trouble. That's what that means, because the Federal Reserve would only have a 1% interest rate policy or a 0% interest rate policy if it was concerned about global growth. That's why it would do that. And I don't think that's in the future right now. With an unemployment rate of 3.9%, 3.9% unemployment, anything under 5 is incredibly good. I don't see this happening. I just don't see it. Anyway, there you go. Dean, your trade alert, December 15, triple Q, 310.20, 385.95 now. Triple Q is 384, going to 385. Do I roll forward calls or sell the puts? They are 18 cents. I would move your puts contracts forward. I would get those 320s, 310s. I would move it up and get a credit in the house. I would be moving into the 360 range, 50, 60, 55, 65, something like that, and bring in a premium. I don't know what you're getting for those. And on the call side, if you spread the calls out from a $10 spread to a $20 spread, and you're now going to go maybe 390 to 410 or 395 to 415, there's a credit there because the 395 calls that you're long, you're going to replace them with maybe 415s. They're going to be a lot cheaper to buy than what you're going to get, and that credit will take the 385 to 390.95. You could make that move if you feel it necessary, but those puts, you want to get them up too. You can spread the puts out and go 20 on those puts. If you're going to go 20 in the calls, you go 20 in the puts, and maybe add $2 in credit. Add to the balance of your account. Make sure this rollover is a credit builder for you. You're to be paid more now for cash on hand to make this move at the same time you're moving these at the same time. Okay, Luca, neat. Luca, we'll have to watch today's show and rerun. I'm afraid too busy with work today. That's terrible. Work? What the hell is that? Dean, now triple Q, 385. There you go. Giddy up, buddy. There you go. 443 gain on the Dow. Trying to hang on. We'll watch for that. 477 might be near the high of the day here. I don't know. I don't know. Q is 385.34. If there's a rollover opportunity that brings you more money, I would do it. But I would definitely look at a $20 spread instead of a $10 spread on higher priced calls and puts. Bring in dollars, not 50 cents or $1.20, multi-dollars on this move up. Should be able to do it. Just be patient. Look at that option chain and study it. That's what rollovers are all about here, babies. Giddy up. We've got gains at the moment. Let's see what's going on. 478 gain on the Dow, 481 on the Dow. Spire's up 18.5 cents to 487.5. End phase 86.86. Been a while. It's come down a ways, so it's nice to see it building a little bit. Okay, a GameStop at 12.98. SoFi 7.31. That's where we're at right there. Okay, all. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I hope you're having fun out there, kids. We got a lot to watch. 131 thumbs up meter right now. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And thank you again for being here today, guys, being part of this show. It's not easy being part of the live telecast. Lots going on, lots to follow, but this market is showing some resilience. It may or may not last. That's the question about this market. Has it got any wheels to really keep this going? Or is this market going to peter out this second half hour of the session here? Are we going to give back some gains rather quickly? What is going on? We'll find out soon enough. Thank you, those of you out there who are becoming Gold Bagel members, upgrading your membership from regular to gold, becoming members as a whole, and subscribing to this channel. It's great to have the newbies come through here. There are people learning as they join us that there are people making money in this market no matter what direction it goes. How do they do that? I don't see it on any other channel. Everyone else loses money when markets go down. How is it that this money makes money whether it goes up or down? How do they do that? Welcome to the party, pal. Love to have you join us on this one. We kind of love volatility. We don't mind it. It kind of works for us. It really works for us. There you go. Microsoft trying to reach a new high, 371.93. Here it is. Microsoft has hit a new high of the day, and it's hitting a new high of the year. There you go. It might be, I'm not sure, but it could be all-time new high for Microsoft. I think it is. I think it's all-time new high. Market cap now $2.7 trillion. So there you go. All-time high on Microsoft. 52-week low is 219.35, and the high now 371.76. New all-time high on Microsoft. There you go. Govern yourselves accordingly. There you go. Condors can be moved on Microsoft if necessary as well. Rollovers. Make sure you understand the art of rollovers and condors, and on poor man covered calls, and on covered calls, on cash secured puts. Understand the importance and the lucrative nature of being able to do rollovers that make it pay to you handsomely. Everybody. Splair bought a 170 TTWO call today at 52. The stock went up $2, and now the bid is 73. The ask is 81. So offer him at 80. There you go. BW Uncle Bruce, a roll question. Is there cause on a roll if you feel the run up is unwarranted instead of rolling up and out? You roll back in time and deeper in the money for better premiums. Yes, the same thing. You can play this game. You can play the game of, hey, I wrote Tesla at, I don't know. Well, maybe not Tesla. It's not at its all-time high, but Microsoft, it's at its all-time high at 371. I wrote 330s, and now it's 370. Should I write 340s further out in time and take a bigger premium and make them give me book money and premium money? If you can get it, great. This is why I'm telling Wing Commander, roll into January 2026, 360s. Get $75 on those calls. That is $4.45 a share compared to a 370 market. Yeah, you want to be exercised right now. You want to be exercised. Sure. Of course, he could have written 350s and brought in even more money. He could have written 330s, but he may not get as much premium. The trick is getting premium on this deal. Dean, okay, thanks for options to roll. Zed, Uncle Bruce, I can sell 30 GameStop contracts. What contract would you sell for cash right now, Bruce? GameStop. What should I do? What, why, how, where, when? We're at $13 a share right now.
Why?
15s are a good idea. 15 January 24s, June 24s, 15s. Out of the money, premium cash. Can you get $3? Take the money, man. That's $18 takeout. Thank you. You can always do a rollover if you need it. Who cares? Just joining. Did Uncle Bruce answer Dean's triple Q? Yes, I did. I did answer that question. Splair, I think I will do so right now. Who cares? NM, I found it in the rewind. No matter, says who. Okay, who cares? Thank you, sir. Brian, is that a state? I'm trying to sell June 15s right now. 14s. What do we got here? Brian, 14s look juicy too. Cindy B, Uncle Bruce, I've been rolling my spider for a while. Bought back puts a while ago, but now my calls are 433, 440 on my iron calls. Do I roll or do I bail? You keep rolling. You keep rolling. But they don't. You should roll if you can. Get them up there. Get those puts higher and get those calls higher. If you have to go forward in time, use that as your weapon. Take your spread further out. Make it a $15 spread instead of an 8 or 7 or 10, and that way the call you're selling now and the one you're buying will be way cheaper, and there's that credits towards the in the money call to move it up as well. And there you go. Let's go. And with the puts, get a wider spread, move them up, and get a credit there as well. Cindy B, get to work. Check your option chain. Do your math. Get your piece of paper out. Get your calculator out. Can be done. BW, we are entering tax loss selling for business and retail. That's right. However, we're also running into end of the year bonus season. So goosing the major Dow, NASDAQ tickers, taxes, bonuses, inflation. Oh my. Yes, that's right. People keep forgetting we are entering tax loss selling season. And that means there will be pressure on the indexes to go lower. SPY, Qs, all the stocks, there will be pressure on the market. Absolutely. End of the year tax loss is coming, baby. It's happening here. Yes. Do not forget
Just like in trading places. You got to buy the new G.I. Joe. You got to sell, but you're just waiting for the best time to sell. But everybody's got to sell.
Boom. Jan 15s are only 94 cents. That's for 2024. Go to 2025. Go to Jan 15, 2025. Check those out. See what those are doing, okay? Get to work out there, people. Get busy making money. 1306 on GameStop. If they're handing you money, you take it. Yeah, we're up nicely today. We're up 92 cents today.
Yeah.
We had a nice little development this morning. Hang on a second here. January 2025. Yeah, those $15 Jan 25s, 340 to 405. Offer them at $4. Take $4 on $15 contracts for 13 months. Good God Almighty, my God, man, this is so easy.
$4.
Easy money, man. Oh, they're handing it to you. I can't believe it. What are we doing with calls? Deep in the money calls. Fives, they're worth $8. Can you buy $5 calls for $8.25 and then write $4 premiums against an $8 purchase? Oh my God, it's easy money. Kids, wake up. Hello, is anybody here? Oh my God, this is easy money. I love this. Kids. You got to be writing calls on this GameStop against these deep in the money calls. Oh, it's easy money. Oh my God. Zed, are you writing those Jan 25 15s for $4? My God, put them out there, man. Good morning, Auntie Jen from Richard. Brian.
Hey, Richie.
Swazi Andrew, check June or July. JR, is that Auntie Jen I hear in the background? Hello, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, JR.
Dude, if they're selling, it's going to be sure hit the index. The S&P is held up by just big techs right now. BW, Auntie Jen, what's up?
What's
What's up, a Splair? That's why I definitely need a spread trade for take two. Closing written side in November, bought side during the trailer. Splair's doing something on a stock. I don't know what that is. Good. Make money. Just make money. We're up 440 on the Dow, 460 on the Dow. We're somewhere in that range. GameStop at $13, SoFi $7.27. It's crazy. Today's move up on GameStop is a license to steal money. $15 calls. Write them. I hope people are hearing this. I don't know if they're paying attention. I don't know.
I think they're hearing it.
I think so.
It's kind of a rant.
I want people to get rich. When you can write 30 calls and get paid $4 a call,
yeah,
an out of the money call, $4. That's $12,000 US. That's 100,000 Canadian dollars. It's
that's what it is.
You got to take that money.
100,000 Canadian.
Do not fear the upside. Take the money now.
We're both a little nasally this morning.
Yeah, we're phlegmy.
There's a Chinook. Getting the old sinuses working.
It's clear now, but we're battling here. We need to get to California. One of us really wants to go badly. The other one's getting an operation. She needs to go to California. We're gonna get.
Do you think that our noses will clear up? They don't have Chinooks there.
They can't get any worse. I just can't see it getting any worse in California. Let's go, baby. Yes. A Splair, at least with tax loss selling, I don't believe that they hold the line until the end of December. Splair, I even bet one of you knows Grand Theft Auto. 10 years we're waiting for the next part of the best sold game of all time. GameStop is going to keep going. I'm very confident on GameStop. I like the stock down here. Cheap. Anyway, SoFi 725 now, 728 on SoFi. Are we getting ready for another run? Maybe. I'll take that. The Credit Savage, Uncle Bruce. Well. Looks like these gamblers are out today. It just sold some Unity $30 covered calls for January 2025. I was asking 8, and behold, someone took the bait again. My average is $24. Take me out at 30 plus 8, 38. Take me out at 38 for a $24 cost. This is beautiful stuff, man. Every time you get these premiums, that lowers your cost of this stock. It's a beautiful thing, man. Oh, easy money every time.
That's easy.
That's right. That was easy. Oh, well done, Credit Savage. These GameStop $15 calls for Jan 25. That was easy. It's easy. Take this money, kids. Yesterday, our friend Alberta was writing cash secured puts on SoFi. Yes, absolutely. Take the money. Take the money. Take the money. 160 people are here. BW credit. Awesome, bro. BW, hello. I keep telling people that who are learning, take the money. These are the shares you hold. These are your shares. They want to give you their money to try to buy them from you at higher prices. Gladly accept it and don't overthink it. Get rich and take the money. That was easy. Yes.
You're like one of those foreign language movies that's been overdubbed, where the sound doesn't match your lips.
Doesn't quite match. Lame duck. Auntie Jen is going to be the next bionic woman. That was easy. That's right. Don't mess with her. Just think how hard she's going to be able to kick me now. Yeah.
You're better, faster, stronger.
See, not a lurker.
Good morning, non-lurker.
Not a lurker anymore. If you're happy she's here, make sure to give us thumbs ups. Some of you have been shirking the responsibilities. It's time for you to step up and hit the thumbs up button and do your job. Make money, taking the money. And give us thumbs up while you're taking the money. Hello, it's simple. It's all I'm asking.
So what's happening with GameStop? Is there a reason?
No, what's happening with the market? So this morning, the October inflation report came out.
Yes.
And it showed like a 1/100th of a percentage point drop in the inflation rate. Like,
Okay.
it didn't go up.
Yeah.
And the big driver for that was one main thing. The best president of all time has oil going down in price. Gasoline is into the $2 range in most of the country. Texans and Oklahomans, who are pure Democrats, no question about it, they're sitting on $2.65 a gallon gas. They're going to vote Biden back in for another 4 years. Gasoline is way down in price. And so the Biden presidency has come through for Americans yet again, and the market is up almost 400 points. That is a direct reflection of how great Joe Biden is as president of this country. I'm just reading what I see. I'm not making this up. Because every Republican will tell you the same thing if Trump were in office right now. They'd say exactly the same thing. It's despite Republicans, the market is up. And despite the clown show in Congress, the market is up. Despite there's supposed to be a government shutdown in 2 days, 3 days.
Again.
There's supposed to be a government shutdown this weekend. The market is up. Biden as president is making the markets go higher. Congress, no one's paying attention to.
The Las Vegas Knights were in Washington to celebrate their win of the Stanley Cup last year. So now Biden has a Vegas Knights jersey.
Really?
Harris has a Vegas Knights jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they came to the White House.
Yes.
Oh, I
White
see.
House visit.
Okay. Well, see, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
You guys are wondering what it's not.
Gives them that up feeling.
It's not that complicated.
Shaking hands with a winner.
Shaking hands with winners. All the Democratic people from Las Vegas coming to Washington to say hi. I drive people nuts with this talk. I drive people crazy. Flint Creek, good morning, Auntie Jen. Not a lurker, Brett. So Farmless. I remember a movie called Bionic Grandpa or something similar, and orange juice and coffee came out of her fingers. Lame duck. She only needs to find a $6 million man. Sorry, Bruce. Yeah, I haven't broken yet. I'm still in one piece from this 1955 chassis. Is all original. It's still all original. Credit Savage. Oh, and those February 75 cash secured puts on ENPH, which I sold for $8.51. I bought back for $5 today. I had my capital take a nap in there for a week. Laugh out loud. Is this real life? Is this really
for a week?
Is this really this easy? It starts with class number 1, kids. Join this guy. Lame duck.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dollar a splayer. Jen and me had to laugh the same time when you mentioned the best president of all time. Splayer. Well, Take Two is up since November the 8th, so what can I say? The Credit Savage. Oh, and I'm doing all of these trades on my phone since I'm at work. I'm working APEC here in San Francisco, and yesterday I saw Janet Yellen talk nonsense. I knew we'd have a pop laugh out. There you go, dude. Every morning I slap myself.
Savage knows.
See, every morning I slap myself in the face and I'm looking in the mirror. I say, Joe Biden is the greatest American president of all time. It's easy, 3.9% unemployment, 4% gain in the GDP in the third quarter. Oil down so low that gas is $2.65 a gallon in Oklahoma. Who else do you want in the White House? Who else do you need? You got everything you need. Unbelievable.
On that note, I'm going to go have a cup of coffee.
Oh my God. I heard this morning that Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, is sort of endorsing Nikki Haley as the Republican candidate for president. He sort of said I was talking to her. She seems to really know what the economy is all about. That is the beginning of a full-blown endorsement. Okay. But the rumor mill is that he's going to resign from JP Morgan after the elections and is going to be nominated by a potential Republican president, if there ever was one, to become like a Secretary of the Treasury or head of the Fed. This is what we need. The ultimate Wall Street insider running the banking system, which will crush any American that doesn't make $100,000 or more a year. You will be so crushed by the banks who will be given carte blanche to screw anybody with small accounts.
Yeah.
Jamie Diamond is a banker's best friend. Oh, it's going to make the rich richer, and everyone else is going to get the crap kicked out of them. These guys do not care about small investors. Oh my
Well, not
God.
when he spent his entire adult life in the bank.
Oh my Lord. No kidding. No kidding. Unbelievable.
Interesting though.
It's just unbelievable.
Something else to look at. Look at the shiny thing over here.
Look at this. Look at this. Some of the stuff that's being plotted behind the scenes to get the money out of government hands into private hands to those who can get it. Those up here. It is scary as hell. Scary as hell. But hey,
yeah.
I'm trying to help you guys get up there. Okay. If I just can help you get into the upper middle class, where you can avoid getting screwed as a lower middle class American, I'll do everything I can for you. I'm desperately trying to breathe. I'm trying to breathe and stay alive for you and I help you. You don't believe me.
Come over there, give me a dope
so many people give me thumbs downs. They don't believe me. Credit Savage. Will we have champagne, you ask? You bet your sweet ass we will. Last time we were there, we bumped into Tom Ford and a supermodel. I wonder who my kids will bother next on during dinner time, laughing out loud. Chase Rosita Parker. Thank you, Chase. Welcome, everyone. Jen is on her way out the door. She's got to get herself some breakfast. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. 139 thumbs ups. I think you guys gave Jen 2 thumbs ups while she was here. How lame is that? 2 thumbs ups for Jen with all that support. I don't know. I just don't know. What can I say? Love you anyway. Welcome to the party, pal. We're back to 7:30 on SoFi. We're still 7:45 for the high. We need a little bump here. We got the Dow up 497, trying to hold this big gain. We're almost an hour in. We got 4 minutes to go. We got Spire up 22 cents at 491. End phase $86, up 745. We're sitting on GameStop at 1302 again. We're back to 13. 730 on SoFi. Apple at 187.30, up 250. Netflix 451.75, up $7. Adobe's up to 609, up $19 today. AI is up 166 to 29.26. It did reach 30.28, so it's given up $1 from the high of the day on AI. Still up 160, but it's given up $1. Nvidia 493, got as high as 497 today. Tesla 232 got as high as 235.59. We're now at 232. Rocket Lab holding at 450. Matterport up to 256, and Smart Rent 312. They're all up still. OC Owens Corning up $6 to 130. We got Unity up 23 cents, but we were a lot higher than this. We got up to 29.44. We're at 28.39. We get up $1.05 of the gain, or only up 23 cents on Unity. Google up 279. Moderna up 380. Cisco's up 69 cents. Pfizer up 51. IBM at $1.70, holding 149.80. HPQ up 66. Microsoft 370.91 after hitting 371.95, giving up about $1. See if this lasts. ME down 1/5 of a penny at 82.1. Amazon up 426. Home Depot up $17. Vanik up $4. Goldman up 11. Boeing up $2. Meta up $5.90. Target up $5. JP Morgan 260. Costco up $8.95. Walmart up $1. Disney a 150 higher at 91. American Airlines up 39 cents to 12.17. DraftKings down a dime. AMC $8, only up 9 cents. We got it up to 825 today. Now it's back on 8 million, only up 9 cents. A Royal Caribbean up 383 to 101.64, up to as high of 102 today. This is the ultimate put contract, but what can I say? It is in its own little world. Denial. They're in a river called the Nile. 734 on SoFi. This is good news. We're up 29 cents on your SoFi. We're climbing again, and we're happy to see it. And Credit Savage, take care. Anti-Gen, bye-bye. BW Spider is getting close, hitting a barrier for 49.07. So let's see what kind of legs this sucker has. The past 2 weeks on the Spider is just stupid ridiculous. All that goes up must come down, and they come down faster than they go up when they do come down. And that's what I wonder about with this overpriced market right now. We're looking at some stupid prices. I don't know. Apple is trading at 30.5 times earnings. Netflix, 45 times earnings. Adobe, 55 times earnings. A little expensive here. Let's take a look at some of the others here. Tesla, 75 times earnings. Let's take a look at Google. Google, 26. That's actually more reasonable. It's still high. Moderna, no earnings. So it's 73, 78, no earnings. Cisco, 17.2. That's reasonable. Pfizer, 16.0 times earnings. That is reasonable, I would think, even with lower forecasts. IBM at $150 a share, 19 times earnings. That's high for IBM. HPQ, 12.2 times earnings. Very reasonable. Microsoft at $371, 36 times earnings. That's a little rich. Amazon at 146, 77 times earnings. Home Depot, 19 times earnings. Goldman, 16.2 times earnings. I remember when they were 8 to 10. Boeing Group, no earnings yet. Still not turning it around. They've got work to do. Meta, Facebook, 29.6 times earnings. Target at 111, 15 times earnings. Not bad. JP Morgan, 8.8 times earnings, and it's not higher than it is. Unbelievable. Costco trading at 41.5 times earnings. A little rich at $587 a share, I would say. Walmart trading at 32 times earnings. That's double normal. That is way up there. Disney does not really make money. 70 times earnings is what they indicate right now. Don't know if that's going to last. There you go. These are just some of our earnings projection here. These multiples are way up there in a higher interest rate environment. I don't know. Anyway, Cindy B, Uncle Bruce, I'm not able to roll the Spiders calls out of the money. Do I just go up a little and hope for a drop? Yeah. If you could move up $5, 3, 4, 5, 6, by all means, I would do that. I would take the spread from $7 to $15 and then move those calls up, 4, 5, 6. This is all at the same time as you do this rollover. Step it up. Yeah, sure. You get closer to the market on that call. Absolutely. Yeah. Any little pullback and you're instantly right back into the game here. Absolutely. Yeah. Farmless, actually, Spider's back, the ascending channel from October lows last year. So I bet it goes up another 10 points before it starts to come back down to make a higher low. Spare, just in case, have a successful and relaxed day, everybody. Thank you, Spare. We'll find out. We'll see how this works out. We're up 508 on the Dow. 735 now on SoFi, 1308 on GameStop. Thank you very much. Spiders are up 870. Google triple Qs are 830 higher at the moment. We'll see if this market can hold these moves. I'm not so optimistic myself. It's not like I'm looking for it to go red today. I don't say the market's going to lose it all and go negative. But will we be actually up 500 today? Really? Is that truly what this market's going to really perform? That kind of a gain? I am not so sure. All right. Well, we'll find out. We're up 1.48 on the Dow, 1.9 on the S&P, and 2.3% on NASDAQ. Oil's up $1.20 a barrel right there. That is what we've got. Farmers, I read that Disney's going to be folding Disney Plus into Hulu since it is not a cash cow that they were hoping for. JR, neat. There you go. Right on, buddy. There you have it. Yes, make rollovers work for you and bring your calls closer to the market. If you can't get over it, just bring it closer. Follow this market. The market's telling you what to do. Move your puts up, get a credit. Move your calls up, spread them out, take a credit, get closer, get closer. Absolutely right. Any kind of a tentative profit taking, a little, 2% pullback on the market. Oh, look out. I mean, just wow. Yeah, absolutely. Just be there. Yeah, you bet. All right. Beach Boy is in the house. I wrote SoFi 8s and 10s covered calls June and September. 24 at 128 and at 1, and Biden is the greatest president of all time. So there you go. And so you wrote them at 128. Now they're at $1. Is that what you're doing? Of course, Biden's the greatest president of all time. You know that. You see it right there. Would you have seen Donald Trump fly Air Force One from Washington to Israel to see Netanyahu in person within a week of the attacks? I don't think so. I think he would. He would have gone to the golf course. He'd have been golfing. I don't think so. Biden just flies into Israel. I'm here. We're here. America's here. The Americans are with you. Just to make it clear, we're with you for sure. Just in case anyone was somewhat doubtful, that sort of says it all right there. At a moment's notice, I'm here. No question about it. Way to go, Biden. Way to go, Democrats. What can I say? I don't know. Yeah. Here's a headline. Here's an interesting comment. I fired my financial advisor after he stonewalled me for over a year, but now I'm sitting on annuities and 2 jumbo CDs. What's my move? I wonder how many millions of investors out there, Canada, US, Britain, Europe, everywhere, how many millions and millions and millions, maybe tens of millions, have investment advisors where they put their money in with these people, and those people put their clients' money into long-term 5-year CDs paying 1.5% interest, and they still have 2 years to go before they can get out. How many millions of people are getting hosed with their bonds down to 50% on the dollar right now, and they're just waiting for them to come back to break even in another 2 to 3 years? All this interest lost, all these returns lost. How many? I shudder to think how many people's retirement accounts are frozen with losing positions because they're getting 1 to 2% return in a 5 to 10% inflation economy the last 2 years. Devastating. It's got to be just absolutely devastating. It's not going to be good. Blair. Well, Trump had a good contact with King Jong-un. Probably the reason why they could talk together is obvious. Great guy. Yeah, Kim Jong, he stopped all of his nuclear testing. He stopped all of his missile testing. As soon as he met Trump, there was no need to do anything. The world is so much safer with those North Koreans because they don't do anything anymore. Yeah, right. Thank you, Orange Boy. Thank you, Orange Boy, so much for your wonderful world legacy. We here in Canada, we feel so much safer because you were president for 4 years. Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah. I'm being facetious and I'm being sarcastic in case you didn't know. Yeah. Insanity out there. Spire 496 up 27 cents. Go Spire, go. Okay. GameStop 1310, SoFi 735 up 31 cents. Go, baby, go. Run these markets. Make my viewers richer, please. That would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. I need my viewers to become filthy rich with massive tax problems. I need my viewers to have real tax problems, so they have to hire tax professionals. 142 thumbs ups from the very, very well-to-do investors and viewers of this channel. Giddy up, everybody. Keep up the good work. Keep those classes going. And thank you again for being members of the channel. Thank you again for your thumbs ups. Thank you all. Make sure to get your classes before Friday. We are at the end of the deal on Friday. The deal is up. No more sales. Everything's going back to normal pricing. 737 now on SoFi. We're going higher. 738. We're only 7 cents away from the high of the day. Up we go. 738. Come on, babies. Let's run this puppy. Let's go with our new year high, 1171. Let's have a new high for the year on SoFi. That would make this channel very happy. A lot of people would be really happy if we went to 1171. Really happy. Okay, 1312 on GameStop. Go, baby. Go, baby, go, baby, go. We love that. Congratulations, all of you who are getting richer today, no matter what is happening out there. Keep up the good work. Let's see if we can keep these gains going. We're up 96 cents on GameStop. That means option money is coming in to option writers on GameStop. Easy money. I sure hope you are taking it. I sure hope you are, folks. Smart Rent up 18. Rocket Lab today up 16. Matterport up 13. Very nice. Let's roll. Let's roll this baby higher. Tesla 233. That's up $10. Microsoft up 5. Go, baby. Make everyone richer. Let's just keep it going. NVIDIA 943 on the upside. AI 2970 up $2.10. It's trying. It's trying. Okay. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. What a day. What a day today. What a wonderful start to the day. We have thumbs ups now, 142. Thank you, everybody. And we're going to pack this show in today and say thank you all for being around with us. And let's see if we can get you guys richer and richer and richer. Yes, indeed. Netanyahu is toast as well. Biden has got Israel's back. You got it, buddy. Israelis, fear not. America is there for you. You will be looked after, no question about it. No one messes with Israel. You mess with Israel, you're messing with America. I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. Richard Carlin, neat. America is great. 740 on SoFi. 740 on your SoFi. Only a nickel away from the high of the day. We're climbing again. Your SoFi volume now, 14.3 million. It's not that heavy, and yet we're up nicely. GameStop volume right here, 1.84 million. That's more than usual. 1311 up 97 cents. We need 100 million share trade days for GameStop. 100 million a day. We can go up $2 a day every day, $3 a day, $4 a day, $5 a day, and GameStop will go to $50, and you get a $200 stock. Welcome back. Wouldn't that be fun? Brian, thank you for these emojis. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Keep the faith and keep an eye on these markets. Do not be surprised if there's volatility as the day wears on now. We might see 100-point, 150-point fluctuations. There will be computer sell programs lurking in the weeds. They can be pulled at any time, so do not be surprised, all right? You've been here long enough to know that. But this is your opportunity to write contracts, and this is your opportunity to do roll-ups. Do the roll-ups with the markets up here. Do them now. Move up your calls every move you can, because any kind of pullback over the next 2 weeks will make you nothing but a ton of money. Mark my words. Tax loss selling, there's reasons to sell. All right, Octavio, neat. Thank you, Octavio. Thank you, all of you, for your wonderful support today. Thank you, Gold Bagel members. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome back, Beach Boy, and welcome everyone else to the party. Keep an eye on these markets, and I'll keep an eye on them from out here, and we'll keep you posted on what's going on. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Primetime Live, Gold Bagel members, join today. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for your support. We'll see you later. Bye for now.